Hello, everyone. My name is Edgar Gutierrez, and this is my new technology enriched reading writing lesson plan. Happiness throughout the day. That's the subtitle of my lesson. Now, this is a lesson plan for an online class, so everything is designed with that purpose. Also, this is a mock-up class, so I do not have a real student here. I will use an AI voice generator to simulate the answers of my students. Of course, in a real class, they will not have the pronunciation that the AI voice generator has. So, without any further ado, here's my lesson plan. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope you guys had a great weekend. In today's lesson, we will work on two very important skills, reading and writing. We will read an article from breakingnewsenglish.com. It's a website that I highly recommend all of you guys to use to check out. It's got very interesting news articles by levels from 1 to 6. It's good because it has current events, current news, but it is simplified to a certain extent for ESL and ESOL students. After reading the article, we will share our ideas on Padlet.com. I will share the link with you guys later. This website is also really good for collaborative work to share our ideas on the article that we'll read together. So the objectives for today's lesson are the first one, students will read and analyze a short article about happiness levels throughout the day. Second, students will collaborate using Padlet to identify and discuss the main ideas of the text. Students will write a short summary of the article and provide their personal opinion on the topic. So those are the three objectives for today's lesson. So we will go now to the website, breakingnewsenglish.com, and we will read the article, okay? Warnings level 4. So this is level 4, is kind of like an intermediate. Before we read the article, I will ask you some questions just as a warm-up related to the topic of the article. First question, are you a morning person or a night person? Why? Who would like to answer? Whoever would like to answer, please go ahead and raise your hand.
I am a morning person. I don't like staying up late. I prefer to wake up early. I think I can get more done when I wake up early.
Actually, I agree with that. I'm a morning person myself as well. Now, second question, when do you feel the happiest during the day?
I think there are two moments in the day when I feel very happy. In the morning, when I have my morning coffee, and when I get back home from work and I see my family.
Of course, it's a happy moment when you see your family again. All right, very good. Third question. Do you agree that people feel happier on Sunday mornings? Why or why not?
I haven't really thought about that. I don't know. I think I feel happier on weekends, but I'm not sure if Sunday mornings I am happier.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. I see. Okay, so I will read first, and then you guys can read if you like. We're going to do some pronunciation first, and then we will share our thoughts on the article. Okay? Mornings, level 4. A study says people are happiest in the mornings and bluest at midnight. Okay, I would like you guys to listen again, but now not I will not be reading the article. We will listen to the audio that the website provides to accompany the article. Okay, so you can hear a different pronunciation.
People are happiest in the mornings, says study. This is breaking.
All right, very good. So now, who would like to read? Please go ahead and raise your hand. Maria. Okay, good. Please go ahead.
A study says people are happiest in the mornings and bluest at midnight. Researchers in London conducted a study on people's mental well-being.
Very good, Maria. That was great. That was interesting, right? It was an interesting article. I had never really thought about that. So before we share our thoughts on the article, I would like us to go over some key vocabulary that we find in the article. I think there are a few words that might be new for you. So let's take a look at some of them, and then we will share our thoughts on the article. Okay, so the first word is align. The meaning to match or go together well. Example, eating healthy food aligns with feeling strong and happy, right? We find this word in the article here. We repeatedly saw mornings align with better mental health. So mornings mornings match or went together with better mental health. Worthwhile, something that is useful or important. For instance, studying English is worthwhile because it helps you in your life. Something that is useful or important. Usually that requires effort. Something that requires effort that is useful or important. Okay. For instance, here it says overall satisfaction with life and how worthwhile they thought life was, how important they thought it was, how useful they thought it was, in spite of the effort. Number three, anxiety, meaning a feeling of worry or nervousness. Worry or nervousness. Maria feels anxiety before a big test. Okay, we find that word here. And with the research found that we feel happy mornings when our anxiety is lower. So people's anxiety, people's feelings of uh, uh, nervousness and being worried was less in the mornings. Number four, splash out. Splash out to spend a lot of money on something special. And Carlos splashed out on a new phone for his birthday. We find this word here says that is a positive. Says we are more likely to have fun and splash out on something nice while shopping. Right? Said that it was spend a lot of money on something special that you like. Okay. Well, at this point of the lesson, we will go over the 8 words, but I'm not gonna do it here. Now, having gone over that key vocabulary, I would like us to share our thoughts on the article. And I would like you guys to read it again individually on your own uh, and tell us what the main idea of the article is. Uh, Now, you're not going to say it here orally, but we're going to share it on Padlet. Okay. That's when what we're going to use Padlet for. Remember, I told you guys that it was a very good tool for collaborative work. That's what we're going to do. So here we have this Padlet, happiness article main idea. So I'll send you the link. I will share the link with you guys. I'll send you the link in the chat, in the Zoom chat. Click on the link and please write what you think the main idea of the article is. Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes to do that, and then we'll read the ideas, and you guys can tell me what you think of your classmates' ideas on the main idea. All right, this will be anonymous. You don't have to write your name, just write what you think the main idea of the article is. Oh, read again. I'll share it on my screen. I'll keep it here for 10 minutes. And then I'll give you 5 more minutes to write the main idea. And we'll read them here so you guys can see your classmates' thoughts on the main idea as well. All right. So at this point, that will be the end of my macro lesson. Once students share their main ideas with the link I gave them, they will appear here, okay, like sticky notes in different rectangles, and we will read them together, and they will be able to see their classmates' main ideas on the text.